Hi everyone, Andrew Philp here from Trend Micro. Great to be back on episode 2 of our short video series, Life of a SOC Analyst Made Easy. As a SOC analyst, what happens when at 2 AM there's a brute force attack occurring in your environment and you're overwhelmed because you're running on skeleton staff? In episode 1, Christina took us through how we can minimize alert fatigue, which gives SOC analysts the power to reduce mean time to detect and mean time to respond to threats. Well, today we're very excited to share an interesting look at security playbooks and automation within your SOC environment. Using a common example of lateral movement from a phishing attack, our expert Zahir Ibrahim will share how security playbooks can enhance your SOC. Let's dive straight in and learn about how to achieve automation and boost analyst efficiency, all in under 3 minutes. Over to you, Zahir.
Thanks, Andrew, for setting that up quite nicely for me. So what I'm going to do today is be able to take you through security playbooks and how security playbooks has the capability of automating a lot of the incident response tasks in your organization. So let's get straight into it. So if we look at my use case in this example and what my lab has been designed to do, take example in your environment, you got 2 o'clock in the morning, an attack that is happening. What happens to the incident response team, and can they respond adequately and as quickly as possible to that attack that is happening in your organization? So in my lab, I got a specific machine running Windows 11, currently domain join, and this has a brute force attempt that is being simulated in the environment. So let's dive into the Vision One console so that we can highlight how this attack is being simulated and how the automated response procedure is also being captured. So if I log into the Vision One console, on the left side you see various applications. You can then click on the app that says Security Playbooks, and you can then click on Templates. Templates are pre-built templates that are available for you, and you can then customize them according to your organization. If I click on my example, I got an automated response playbook, which is triggered by a specific workbench alert, which then has a criticality of severity high. So what that means is if the attack is deemed high, we will then enforce the specific workbook, and whatever this playbook actually shows, it will then be executed. If I scroll a little bit to the right, you can then see that the object is set to highly suspicious because whatever is deemed necessary on that endpoint is being deemed as highly suspicious. I then send a notification. So in my specific example, I set up the notification to be manual approval. In your organization, this can be completely automatic for a 2 o'clock in the morning incident. If I scroll a little bit to the right, you can then see my response action. So in my response action, I set up that I need to add the object to the block list. I need to quarantine an email, collect the file, as well as isolate the endpoint. So as soon as I see an attack happening 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to automatically isolate this endpoint so that there is less chance of further spread of that malware in my organization. I then go to the notification of results. So I can then integrate with your ticketing system or merely just send an email within my environment to be able to show that this specific playbook has been executed successfully, and that will mean that the end will then mean end of playbook within my organization. If I come back to my security playbook and show you the actual example in my lab. So in my organization, I simulated this attack just before I kicked off the specific demo, and you can see that it triggered a specific workbench alert. It also set a criticality of high, so it met my requirement. I collected the file, I sent the email for approval, and I can merely come inside here and I can approve the specific request. Again, it can be automated so that it can increase your security posture and make sure that your incident response team is not over fatigued. But that is my incident response demo. Over to you, Andrew. Thank you.
Wow, thanks Z for that high-powered demo. As you can see with Trend Micro Vision One, you don't need to log into different consoles to be able to take action across your email, endpoint, network and cloud. You can quickly correlate all your data into one platform whilst also giving you the ability to automate tasks in your environment. All this allowing you to sleep better at night. We can't wait to share more on Monday Minutes. Next week, threat hunters, IR analysts, forensic analysts, make sure you all tune in. Learn how to hunt successfully as our next speaker, Sherlyn, breaks down how you can hunt Hackian exploits in 2 minutes. If you like what you're seeing, be sure to share it, hit the like button, and we'll catch you next time.